I did
Fabulous.
not.
What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
He's proud of it.
Are we here?
I don't know. I mean, it says yeah, but it's still not saying that we're actually live. So I don't know if that's gone or not.
If we're live, if you can see us, please tell us.
No.
No, that won't
not.
work. They can't tell us.
No. 'Cause
We're
they're
not there.
No. Internet, why do you hate us? Nope. Having trouble. Check your internet. Yeah, this is definitely an MTV problem. And of course it said yes. Like, I don't like it. Are we not? I don't know. Apparently it says we're live, Hank. So we're just going to roll with the punches. It's
Okay.
been one of those mornings for me anyway. I don't know
All
about
right,
you.
keep it up since before the crack of dawn.
4:00, 4 a.m. I left my home. 4:30 to drive my daughter to the airport because she's going to California. So
And you made it in time.
yeah,
Plenty of time.
I had to hear for an hour and 20 minutes. We're never going to make it. It's late. I'm never this late. Oh, there's traffic. Oh, it's terrible.
No, there
Oh,
isn't
the
at that time of the morning.
TSA. I don't have my real ID. I'm never going to make. They said to be 4 hours early. You know what? She made it on time. She got through security in about 10 minutes. She broke a nail.
Oh my God. Well, then you should have left earlier. You should have left earlier, Steph.
She should get a ride. You're 25. Stop bothering your parents for things like these
Call
things.
Michael Anthony.
Right? Oh, she can't afford that. She can't.
Okay.
She's flying on 9/11. Who the hell does that?
Not many people. I mean, I'm sure people are because they don't have any choice, but it's one of those days, if it popped up on the calendar, I'd say, you know what? No, I don't think so.
She's like, I got a really good deal. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I know why.
Yeah. Not a day that people fly on.
No. I mean, it was pretty full in the airport regardless. So people are moving in. Rocco is at daycare. You're at line at PH Bistro. I'm very jealous. Enjoy whatever it is that you're getting there. Cheryl, good morning to you. She said, you're live and alive.
Okay. Good to know. We're both.
Checking those boxes today, Hank.
Oh boy.
I know, right? How's your anniversary?
We had a great time. We stayed at the Renaissance Hotel at Patriot Place, which is a lovely hotel. Not busy when we were there. They'll be ramping up for the Patriots games. And our wedding reception was held at the Lafayette House, which is on Route 1. So we went there first for a drink.
Yep.
And I guess it was comforting to know that the place hasn't changed in 36 years.
For good or for bad?
It's the same place.
It's still there.
I took pictures of the rooms where we had our reception and showed them to my mother-in-law later in the day. And Janet said, yeah, that's what it looked like.
Right. You're like, babe, it hasn't changed.
Right. And then we went down the road to Luciano's also on Route 1. And Luciano was the head chef at the Lafayette House when we got married. He bought Luciano's. And for us, the ironic thing about that is where Luciano's is now used to be a restaurant called the Plaza Inn that closed 2 months before our wedding. And Mari had to scramble to find a place to have a wedding
I love how you say
reception.
Mari had to scramble. It didn't matter to you where?
Well, no, I didn't. I wouldn't know what to do. So she took care
Bro,
of it.
you know what you were marrying.
Well, she took over. I mean, that's just how it is. And the head chef at the Lafayette House who saved our wedding was Luciano. And now he owns the place that closed when we were going to have our wedding reception. I know that's convoluted, but we had a lovely meal. It's an unbelievable restaurant. If if you ever have a chance to come that way, it's a pretty decent drive. It's not a bad drive from, where we are on the Upper Cape.
Yeah.
To Rentham. Just an incredible restaurant and great meal. And we had a great time. And then we just kind of walked around Patriot Place yesterday for a while and had to go see my mother-in-law and check in on her. And we came home and here we are.
The day that never ended.
No,
Buddy's here. And you're all gussied up today.
Yes. Well, we're recording How's the Market in a little while.
Looking a little fancy.
So I had to play dress up for our TV program.
Well, I'd like to thank our friends over at Mashpee TV. What is this? Sir, you think you're funny? I stopped driving the fish truck.
Well, apparently the memory lingers. Or something lingers. I don't know.
I don't know where you found all these fake fish, Chris Ball, but thank you very much for amusing us this morning. I was like, oh, the lights are on. Oh, he set up all of the studio already for us.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. We should have known what we were walking into.
Yep.
Something stinks. What's up, Emily? Hi, Eva. Thanks for joining us on the show this morning. Mari, I hope you had a lovely anniversary. I was running around yesterday and I found myself, I connected with our friend RTB. He was coming on Cape because he's having the house painted in Provincetown. He's got some other stuff going on. So we went to Yappy Hour over at Cape Cod Beer.
Oh, really? How was
for
that?
A quick little beer, quick little chat. He brought the dog. It's a dog's hour or whatever. Yeah. And I was grabbing edible Cape Cod magazine. Shout out to our friends, Lori. I call them one person. It's Larry and Corey. I now call them Lori. The Egans who produce edible Cape Cod. So there was right in the middle, beautiful spread about Pink Door Catering here in Mashpee.
Oh, very nice.
And I was reading about Matt Lombardo, who purchased Pink Door Catering.
Yes.
I did not realize his family is Lombardos.
Oh, really? Oh, Lombardos?
Yes.
Lombardos? Those Lombardos?
Yes.
Aha.
So when we were talking about Luciano's and all of like the places, our old stomping grounds, and if you're from any area near Patriot Place, you probably had a prom
at Lombardo's.
Yep. It was just the place.
Yes, it was.
The beautiful chandelier. Everybody got the photo taken at the chandelier. Yep. I just didn't realize he was one of those Lombardos.
Aha. Well, it explains why he's so good at what he does.
Well, I mean, yeah.
His genes.
Yeah, for sure. And he, I guess, always had a family home in East Falmouth. And so it was like a great little story. I was like, what you thought you already knew about somebody, you had no idea more about them, connects you to them for whatever reason. But yeah, it made me want to like dust off my prom photos and go show poor Matt. But then I was like, poor Matt is very busy with other things right now, creating lovely dishes. So yeah, just shout out to our friends over at Pink Door Catering.
Great for lobster sandwich, I'm told.
The best lobster roll I've had in a really long time.
I'm not a lobster roll guy, but people tell me.
It's like the Cape Cod thing.
Yeah, no, not for me. I mean, I'll eat it, but it's just not.
I'll eat it.
I wouldn't go out of my way.
I guess I'll have the lobster.
I wouldn't go out of my way. No, no. If you make me, I'll eat the lobster. Okay.
Mari, it looks a little fishy in there. Aaron, I remember Lombardo's. Yeah, exactly. I just had no idea. So that was a really fun little connection as I was reading that magazine. They always are so good to a lot of our farmers. A lot of our food people, some of our specialty food creators, lots of great articles in there and some great dishes. And Carefully on Food popped up at our farmers market, was shopping there the other day. And he's he's a writer for a lot of them.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it was really nice. Yeah. Pick up your free copy of Edible Cape Cod anywhere you go.
They do. Pink Door does a lot of the catering at the villages.
Oh, I see.
And again, a nice job.
What's going on over at the villages? Anything special?
You know, if you cater at the villages, you must be good because that's a tough crowd.
Congratulations, Hank. Many more memories with your wife, sending Cheryl. So very nice.
Why, thank you.
So yeah, tonight is the gala for the Cape Cod Community Choice Awards. And I've got to work.
Where are you working this evening?
I'm at the yacht club.
Oh, well, diddly-doo.
The Highness Yacht Club.
Yes.
Does this technically count as jeans? If it's a dress?
I think I'm going to go with dress.
I'm kidding. They're not going to give me a hard time, but it's just one of those things you don't technically get to wear at the yacht club.
No, you don't.
So we're sending Lauren and Brian to go to the awards tonight and grab dinner.
Oh, good.
I don't know if we've won anything, but we're in the top 3 for best entertainment and DJs. So thank you very much once again, Cape Cod, for putting us in the top 3. Whether we win or whether we lose, it doesn't matter. We're thankful to just be in the game here.
Right. And you're at Shipwreck on Tuesday night for the first time.
I was. It
How
was busy.
Good.
Busy. Cliff was actually at Shipwrecked again yesterday fixing one of their TVs. Their TV guy told them he'd be there for the football game and was not there for the football game. So that caused some.
They had no TV for the football game?
It was just the one.
Oh, okay.
You know how it gets full in there.
But even so.
Yeah. Yeah. If you had that specific seat, you weren't watching the game.
Do you know that picture in the back room that's on the wall of the beach?
Yep.
Do you know that Jen and Ted Murphy are in that picture?
Oh yeah, I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah. When we were back there celebrating my birthday, he mentioned something about it, and we turned around and we just kind of looked and we went, "Do you know you're back? You're there?" And they didn't. They didn't know they were there.
That's awesome.
But there they are.
We've rented that back room. We had Lily's 16th birthday party back there, I think. It's just a good little building, and it's definitely still reminds me of what it was before, which was why can't I remember what it was before now?
The BBC.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't say
I'm
senior
supposed
moment,
to be the one
right?
with the
I
memory that
know.
doesn't work, not you.
Senior moment. It's me. It's Stephanie. I can't even say what which word is worse words are because they absolutely grossed me out this morning. But when I came across in my email, I was like, I don't know which is worse. So if you want to wager in on which word is worse, you can go to my Facebook page and see the 2 words of your choosing.
One begins with the letter M. The other one begins with the letter P.
Thank you. That is all.
Yes.
One of our friends was saying, I'm gagging typing this right now. And I said, I agree. Absolutely disgusting. But yeah, here we are. Thursday before the big weekend. I don't know what you've got going on this weekend, but.
Well, we to the market, of course.
Yep.
Because we need to do
Looks like rain.
Our shopping and all of that. Oh, great. Other than that, I don't know what we're doing. I'm not sure yet.
Good for you. I've got the Girly Girl Parts 5K walk, so I'll be opening that ceremony up before that on Saturday. Craigville Beach 5K, still time to get signed up if you want to go and support the organization. They've done a really nice job for just creating awareness around it and donating money to Dana-Farber. And Dr. Ursula Metalonis will be there. And she is one of the leading professionals in ovarian cancer research on the East Coast. And she's a pretty phenomenal doc right
That's
there.
organized by our friend Mary Betts and others.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
September Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month. So please stay on top of your own healthcare. That's all I have to say about that. Good morning, Miss Denise. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. She said, awesome for the nomination. I think so. 5 years in business around here. We're still kicking. If you're looking for a little bit of trivia tonight, Bree will be at DJ's in Falmouth. And we have got Sue, who will be at Ryan's in the Cape Cod Mall.
Other than that, nothing going on.
No, it's a lazy day around here. I saw a little survey that made me a little bit happy. I saw that voice quality tops physical appearance when it comes to the laws of attraction.
Really?
Right?
Really?
When'd you get out of here? Who's got a bucket of fish? Are you hosting a show with penguins over here? Am I going to do some tricks for you? It's like the dolphin show. Hank, no, you got to clap like a seal.
Oh.
Where did these come from? Something stinks around here, and I think his name is Chris Ball.
Fishy Thursday.
Oh, that's what it is. Fishy Thursday. It's the morning catch.
There you go. Hey, a new name for the show.
Voice quality tops physical appearance when it comes to attraction. A recent study published in the British Journal of Psychology.
Oh, that must make it official if it's the British Journal of Psychology.
Well, it's because they have bad teeth, maybe. I don't know.
know.
Reveals what makes someone attractive isn't just about facial features. It's a mix of shared traits, personal tastes, and even subtle things like the way someone moves, smells, or talks.
Mm-hmm.
An international team of researchers recruited 61 participants who provided photos, videos, voice recordings, and even body odor samples collected by having participants wear sweat pads while exercising. This study sounds wretched.
Wow. Well, you know, the thing about the voice is you can always close your eyes. And if someone has a sexy voice or an attractive voice, right?
Yep, you can always close your eyes,
You can always
Hank.
close your eyes.
By separating the senses, researchers could figure out which ones mattered the most and how they overlap. When looking at each attribute alone, a person's voice was the best indicator that they were attractive. Meanwhile, the weakest link was between body odor and a person's appearance.
Listen to your voice here.
Obviously, something fishy going on around here. Yeah, I agree. I don't even know where these all came from. I love that he had a bucket ready to go. You're not going to find that on any other morning show in the area, so
Nope.
you're welcome.
Nope,
Not a problem.
not the Morning Catch.
Just here on Cape Cod
I
with
think
the
we've got a
morning
new
catch.
name, the Morning Catch. I really do. The Morning Catch with Hank and Stephanie.
It's fabulous. All right. So I saw another study this morning that I wanted to jump into because I had a lunch with my daughter yesterday before I dropped her off. And we were just talking about behavior. We were talking about red flags. We were talking about ways to determine whether a person is worth your time. 7 things that seem like red flags, but are just part of being a human. Your partner wants to maintain their friendships. This has always been an issue with my husband and I
Because?
because it takes time away from him. He's very selfish.
Oh,
He doesn't like that I have friends.
he doesn't?
He has one friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, go play with your friends. And he's like, I already did. Like he's fine, which is bizarre. But yeah, this was always something. We get it. It's easy to see your partner's friends as a foe, but their relationship doesn't have to get in the way of yours,
No.
says Tony Coleman, a psychotherapist and relationship coach.
No. Shouldn't? No.
Your need for intimacy is higher than theirs. You need to get close every night if you could, but your partner is satisfied with a little less physical closeness. That's okay. It's
You get to a
not a
certain-
red flag.
Folks, you get to a certain age, doesn't make any
You're like, are you good? I'm good. Good night.
Good night.
He puts on a CPAP machine and I get to read my book for a little bit.
What is it? What's the? I've seen a meme something about couples when they go to bed. One rolls over, goes to sleep and snores. The other one gets on their iPad and scrolls all night long. And that's me and Mari.
Yep.
I just go over, bang, I'm right to sleep, and she's got the iPad going, looking at playing games and doing all this stuff. And it's like, are you ever going to go to sleep?
Thank you, Denise, for getting my pun, by the way. Yes, he's very selfish.
Yes. Oh, I missed that. Very good.
Hank, come on. You got to stay with us.
Sorry, I'm a little
You've got different ideas on how to spend your money. This is definitely an issue. I was actually listening to Ramsey's podcast yesterday or the day before that, and some woman calls up and was like, how do I tell my husband he can't have any of my savings? It's like,
You married him.
What?
Yours is his and his is yours.
well, she brought up a very interesting conversation. You know, she's the saver, he's the spender, but they had a recent situation where a friend of theirs dropped dead at 45.
Okay.
And all he did was work, didn't enjoy his life at all.
Right.
Was miserable. And then, you know, you're not taking it with you when you go, right?
Correct.
So it sparked her husband
That's
to
what I've been
start
told
buying
anyway.
things.
Right.
The boat, the truck to pull the boat,
Mhm.
ATVs, mountain bikes, all kinds of stuff, you know, and she's just watching their savings dwindle, freaking out about it. And so he was like, it doesn't sound like you have a money problem. It sounds like you have a communication problem.
Right. If you have money to buy all that stuff.
Right.
As long as he uses it.
And to be fair, she was a little bit bitter about having a second job while he was just, you know,
Well, then maybe if he's out fishing on the boat and she's working the second job,
Exactly.
she may have a.
Why is it all coming back to fish today? Damn you, Chris Paul. Damn you. You're in a long distance relationship.
I don't know how people do that for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
I honestly don't.
Yeah, I don't either. Because there's no trust, right? There's just no connection.
Yeah, we have a good friends of ours. One of their grandchildren, his girlfriend is in the Dominican. I believe he met her in school, and then they graduated or whatever, and she went back home to the Dominican, and they have this long distance relationship, but they go online and they watch movies together, and I don't know how that works for an extended period of time.
Yeah. Nope.
No.
Doesn't work for me. Instead of nixing a relationship that could otherwise be great long-term potential with a partner who has so many other deal-making qualities, try prioritizing the relationship so that you can spend more time together, suggests one of the professionals. Number 5, they never do chores. Despite many articles showing that sharing household chores leads to a happier marriage, your partner may not want to pick up a broom.
Oh, we're pretty good about that. I got to say, Mary and I, do a lot of stuff.
Oh, no. My husband, no. He is right over it. I'm on to the next thing. I didn't look down. I said, you walked over that and didn't notice that was below your feet? I didn't. Honestly, I didn't.
Well, we can't have anything on the floor now because some of us are a little older and we might trip and fall.
Yeah, right?
So I have to be careful. I found out why older people shuffle. It's because you don't want to step on something.
There you go.
And I find myself, not that I'm old, well, whatever, but I find myself shuffling now when I
That's it. Safety's sake, everybody.
Because I never know if there might be a little cat toy, or they've knocked a pen off the table, and all it takes is one pen and this, and I'll be live from Spalding Rehab.
A friend of ours just did that too, and she ruptured her Achilles. Just from stepping wrong.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're entering the bracket of watching where we walk.
Yep. Yeah, you have to watch where you walk.
Number 6, your love life lacks passion. We're talking about 7 things that seem like red flags, but are just part about being human. Your love life lacks passion. I mean, you can't be butterflies and rainbows for the entirety of your relationship.
No, because eventually there's nothing new.
Right? I don't know about that, Hank.
Well, I mean, it's the same canvas.
Spice it up a little, will you? Mari, get a little creative. You're good in the kitchen. Mix up that recipe a little. Number 7, your social inclinations are a little different. He's a party hardy and you're a wallflower whose idea of a wild night is a Netflix marathon. Can be a deal breaker. But this is where friends come in, right? Because if you want to go out and hang out and do those things, and I want to stay at home and read a book, I'm fine. If I never left the house again, I would be fine.
But I know
that shocks you.
I was going to say that's shocking because you're out of the house all the time and you're.
I've done it. I've seen it. I've had it all.
Really?
I've had it. It's really funny. My husband and I were just having this conversation over dinner the other day. And I was like, we did all of that in our 20s and 30s. We worked at bars. We work all night. So working 60, 70 hours a week to us is really nothing.
Yeah.
Compared to when we were sleep deprived parents and also working 60, 70 hours, 80 hours, double jobs, middle of the night, nonsense. Now we're home by 8, 9 o'clock and I'm cool with it.
Okay. Are you an extroverted introvert or an extroverted extrovert?
I'm an extroverted extrovert.
Okay.
He's an introvert.
Okay. But he's extroverted a little.
That's a front.
Oh, I know.
He's good in small settings and he's only good. Like he's got a time.
Right.
He's one of those people that's like, okay, so we're done at 7, right? Like if I say we're done at 7, we're done at 7.
Right. I mean,
and I'm like, this never ends. Let's stay here forever.
But he goes out and he does the music bingos and the trivia and everything. And he's very good at it.
Yeah.
He's got a great voice for it.
Yep.
He's charming.
And he's fun to be around when he wants to be.
Right.
Yeah. He has the ability to do it. It's not his natural status.
Okay.
And he finally understood what I meant about like the mental work it takes to do one of those things for a couple of hours and command the room and talk to a lot of people. And that social battery, you know, his drains faster than mine does. So, you know, he's cognizant of it and he protects himself in ways that I'm just like, we're going till we die.
And he's like, I want to die.
But also, I'm one of those people. It's object in motion, right? I'm in motion. I'm going to stay in motion.
Okay.
I'm perfectly content to just sit around and read a book. I'll lay there for 3 days.
Right.
I'm cool with that too. I'm good wherever I am. If you got to make me move that space, I'm like,
So you could do music bingo all night.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could read a book all day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or sleep all day. I'm fine with that too.
Right.
Whatever it is, I'm down for it.
Right.
I can do it for lengthy periods of time. I don't know what that says about me, but your social inclinations are different. Mm-hmm. So some of the 7 things that you might seem as a red flag. So just words of the wise to our friends that are back out there on the market, dating again.
God bless you.
I've got a couple of friends that are back in this. I will be here again tomorrow. I'm going to be talking to Felicia. Felicia is the one that is filming the dating show. I'm calling it a show because it is. Mm-hmm. They're filming it for us, but it's really following the lives of the people that are interacting, and it's old dating. Mm-hmm. It's people dating here on Cape Cod.
Really?
Basically why you're single. And she follows a couple of singles that are trying to date, trying to get back into it, and the problems and the successes that they're having. Mm-hmm. She's also a therapist.
Okay. I couldn't imagine. I mean, I just couldn't imagine.
What, being out there again?
Being out there again.
No, thank you.
No. I just couldn't.
Right.
Couldn't.
Good morning, Miss Kristen. Thank you for posting that cute little thing of our boys getting their little attaboys from the town of Mashpee. Also, the high school. Our football boys are back at it. They're home tomorrow. Mm-hmm. They were supposed to be on the vineyard. It says on the schedule that they were away. Okay. They're actually home tomorrow. So if you're looking to watch the boys in blue play Martha's Vineyard tomorrow at 7:00, Mashpee High School. That's where it is. Friday Night Lights. Mm-hmm. Competing with the Back to Business Bash.
Well, how dare they?
I know. CCYP has got their massive Back to Business Bash. They usually do it at the airport, but I guess they're doing some renovations over there. So they've moved it, by the way. If you've got tickets and you're planning on attending tomorrow, it's going to be over at the college. And they've just shifted where they're going to be right there. Starts at 5:30, goes until 8. So,
you know, I remember reading stories all that not long ago about people concerned about the airport and the future of the airport, and the airport is dying. And now all of a sudden there's all kinds of stuff going on over there.
Yep.
What changed?
Well, they realized it's a great space to be able to utilize and put people in.
Yeah.
Might as well make it a party space.
Oh, okay. And you had a couple of major airlines starting to sort of kick up their presence a little.
Yeah.
At least in the summertime.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You see those big planes landing in Hyannis and you're like, that's not going to work.
No, that's not going to fit.
That's not going to fit.
Nope.
But for whatever reason, those pilots are pretty fantastic. So they did.
That's going to end up in the parking lot of DJ's Wings.
Yeah. Right. Oh my God. We had a friend of ours that was a pilot, and he did like the little puddle jumpers to both islands, and he had to make an emergency landing. I forget how many years ago it was. Yeah. You remember about it, but yeah, just walked away unscathed. Yeah. And I was just like, that is not a space in which I would be getting back into a plane again.
No, Mari will never take the plane over again, because our flight over was fine. Our flight back, they canceled the ferries because it was too windy.
Yeah.
I didn't tell her. And we got on the plane anyway, and you know
now, Mari.
And we went to land, and we didn't land. We just went right back up again. So no, she's not taking.
With him. He was in full-blown panic attack mode. And I'm just like, wow, this is going to be an interesting vacation.
Right. Is that a red flag?
Yeah, right.
You don't fly well. Is that a red flag?
It seemed like a red flag with his behavior, holding the seat in front of him, doing a couple Hail Marys. He was breathing heavy. He was sweaty.
He had the stomach to stretch bag out.
He looked like Ben Stiller in Along Came Polly when he ate the spicy food.
Oh,
Like, if you remember that scene, that is how he looked on this plane. And I thought, I'm going to be trapped with this man for 3 days. I don't know.
Where were you headed?
To Palm Beach.
Oh, okay. So you had a reasonably good sized plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had a business trip. So when we got there, it ended up being fine and we had a good time. But that was, I didn't know. I didn't know if we were going to make it through that space.
Right.
Now he's fine. But he says that he flies better on small planes because
Really?
he feels as if he could take over and land it.
I'm
He
sure
probably could.
I'm sure he could.
Exactly.
He'd look, yeah.
He's like, Google it. I'm going to look it up. All
I'll
right,
watch
I can
the
do
video.
this.
Okay, I got this.
I got this. He would absolutely do it too. Kathy says, I can't say I blame you. Not for sure. Dad asks, is it wrong for wanting me time? Dad of 3 says he just needs some me time. I work all day. I want to come home. I want to be left alone. A dad questioned if he was wrong for wanting me time after getting home from work. He said, my wife has been a stay-at-home mom since we had our second child. I'm very thankful for it. But as a result, I've ended up working 6 days a week so that she can stay home with the kids. And any mom who's been at home with the kids all day knows that the first thing she wants to do is just come for her spouse because she's like, get me away from these kids.
Right.
And he's walking through the door after working all day and he wants to be away from all of it.
I'm tired.
Right. It is a tough space. Emily, when we opened up this live today and you were like, I am exhausted. Being a mom of small humans, especially when you're nursing one and you've got another toddler toddling around, and then you're all by yourself all day long and your spouse walks in the door. You want to talk to another grown-up.
Yes.
and B, you want to unlatch from all of this and be alone also.
Right.
So I do understand.
Time to get a babysitter.
Yeah. You need to lean into whoever it is, that a neighbor, a friend, a church group. Find a group of humans where you can have a slice of sanity. It's not ever going to be as much as you need, but even a slice of sanity. The working dad said that his commute is not long enough time to recharge before he gets home. And he claims that he expends all of his effort and emotional energy at work. His patience is totally gone by the time he gets home. And he's pretty much a shell of himself.
Oh, well, let's not be so dramatic, shall
Well, welcome to being a parent of small children.
Yeah, you're the one who was at least partially responsible.
Right?
For these small children arriving.
You had a part of it. What's up, Leah? Thanks for joining us on the show this morning. Pilots, flight attendants. Oh, Gay Aviation Association weekend in Provincetown this weekend. That is a very specific weekend.
Yeah, that really is.
Shout out to our pilots.
I didn't know one of those.
There is a weekend for everything in Provincetown.
I guess.
There's a weekend a week for absolutely everything.
There's boys'
I enjoy
weekend,
it.
there's girls' weekend.
Oh, that's just basic.
Well, I know, but
They get crazier than
but
that.
isn't there specifically a boy and specifically a girls' weekend?
Well, it's always a boys' weekend in Provincetown.
Well, I know.
Then there's families.
Right.
It's like literally, you name it, there's a fun random weekend that they're celebrating. Shout out to our friends over at the Provincetown Chamber of Commerce. Radu, I love you. I loved the social media posting that you did with our friends over at Mermaid Menu. My friend Calliope and her husband have a oyster grant in Provincetown,
Really?
but they're also the ones to have the very first sea urchin grant on the East Coast here.
Sea urchin.
Yeah. They went to Japan.
Mhm.
They learned how to cultivate them and also
Really?
utilize them for food. And they're a great source of protein. And they have the first one here on the East Coast, which I think is very cool.
So where do you cultivate them?
You do it like an oyster grant.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got like a little seabed
Really?
growing their little urchins.
Wow.
Right?
Wow, that's kind of interesting.
The umami of it all.
Right. And sea urchins are very interesting little creatures because they don't look like they're creatures.
Right.
They just like they're something that kind of grew up as part of the flora and fauna.
Yeah. And crack them open. They got that little orange goo inside. Apparently it's sweet. I just can't do it. I feel like any food that looks spiny like that is telling you, no, leave me alone.
Right.
And I'm content to leave it alone.
Right. You don't want to eat me. I'm not going to taste good. And I'm telling you,
Not
I'm
for
not going to
you.
taste good. And well, I warned you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, right. Good morning to you, sir. Thank you for joining us on the show today. It's Hank and Stephanie. We're live from Mashpee TV. Chris Ball has left us a little fishy surprise all over the place.
Yes, this is the morning catch.
Welcome to the morning catch here in Mashpee. You had a funny little article as you're all dressed up for How's the Market.
Yes.
And just stuff that you've been hoarding in your basement.
Yeah.
Hoarders, we're talking to you. Should I save it? Should I let it go? How do we attack these things?
Yep. Things that you have in your basement for some reason that a professional organizer would immediately throw
I
out.
could so use if you're a professional organizer or no one, please drop her in the chat.
And I'm guilty. I think we're all guilty of one or two of these appliance boxes.
That would be my husband. Yes.
You hang on to them because you never know when you may need a box that big, or maybe you have to return the appliance. I don't know. Old or broken electronics. You know, the computer screen. You just can't throw it out.
You know who you are.
But part of that is because you don't know where to put them.
Yeah.
Or bring them.
Yeah.
You know, you have to take them to a specific, electronics disposal day that happens once a month or once every 6 weeks somewhere. So,
yeah. Shout out to our friends over at the Mashpee DPW, the dump, if you will. Very organized over there. This goes here, this goes
Yes.
there, and they've got a spot for that.
yes,
Thank you.
just put everything in the right place, because if they're not having a good day,
That's it.
if they're not having a good day, you're going to,
You can ask questions.
whatever. Cans of paint, we all do that.
Oh, I know.
We
I'm
hang on to the
guilty.
cans of paint just in case we have to touch up again. At a certain point, the paint just hardens.
Yeah, right. They do at the dry bins there. I feel a little bit better about that than just throwing it out. You're not allowed to just throw paint away, FYI.
No, you're not.
That's why we hold on to it, because
That's
we
right.
don't know what to do with it.
That's right. Rarely used kitchen gadgets.
Yeah.
The pasta maker, the waffle maker.
You're so anti that pasta maker. Start making some pasta, Hank.
I'm not the cook. The pasta maker has made it back up to the kitchen again. And Mari and Mariana say they're going to make pasta.
All right.
Exercise equipment. We do this one too. We all do this one. Broken holiday lights.
Yeah.
The string of holiday lights works except
You never
for one.
know. You never know when you're going to need that one or one from that one to add to another one.
Right. So you absolutely
Holding on to
you
it.
hang on to them. This is another one that we all do. Home renovation remnants.
Yeah.
I just cleaned out. We moved into our condo 3 years ago. Probably took too much stuff. My fault. But I've been going through this summer, going through all the stuff that we bought when we brought 3 years ago, and in going through the cellar, there were remnants from the previous owner.
Oh.
Like they left some of the hardwood floor.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, you never know when you might need a plank.
I guess. Games with missing pieces.
Uh-huh.
Coffee cans full of nails and screws is a big one. Someone else's stuff.
Well, I've got plenty of that. You name it. I've got one from each kid. I've got a bin from each kid. My sister, my brother, my mother, my mother-in-law, Tom. That's basically my entire basement is other people's stuff because we got the room.
Right. And finally, items that you're going to donate.
Now what I do is I move them towards the front door. If you'll note, my piles get closer towards the front door. I had one by the front door yesterday. I put it in my front seat yesterday. So when I picked up my son, they've got a nice little drop-off bin right at the high school.
There you go.
So I was like, there you go, buddy. Drop her off.
Right.
One down, 87 to go.
This fits in with another item on the list, old sports equipment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the set of golf clubs.
No, but I like the little baseball gloves. The
Yeah.
little ones when he was little, like I can't, no one's ever going to do that. And I know my grandchildren are probably not going to come and play baseball at Nana's house. But just in case, I just can't get rid of those little gloves. He didn't last very long at baseball. I really wanted him to be a good left-hander.
Really? He's going to be a good football player, though.
He left he left the field in a revolt at T-ball when he was a baby, because there was a playground. Route 130, you know, that Heritage Park where there's a fabulous little playground over there, and he was playing, and he hit the ball and he went running and he never came back. He yelled playground. The rest of the team ended up running with him, following him to the playground. And then I was asked by the coach not to come back.
Mm-hmm. So he was showing leadership qualities at a very young age.
Even then, thank you for that spin, Hank. He did 1 year, I think his freshman or sophomore year, he played baseball.
Right.
And no more. He was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
And I was bummed because he's a lefty. I'm like, you got a lot here.
You got a lot here. Yeah. And then finally, old textbooks.
Oh yeah. I'm guilty of that.
Yeah. I was guilty.
I have a lot of my college stuff. I have a lot of my sister's college stuff too. She's like, I need this book. We do not need these books.
You don't.
So now I have to have my son carry said books all the way out of the garage, the basement ends of the garage where they live.
Right. Right.
When
I was teaching, I would get the latest edition of the textbook and have stored in the basement the previous 3.
Yeah.
Because you never know. You know, I might be looking for a different spin on an assignment or something, and I'll go downstairs and find, you know, edition 3, and maybe there's something I never did. Never did. So they're all gone now.
Now we just clutter up all of our digital problems with screenshots of things that we'll never look at again. Oh, I'll take a picture of that so I remember. Where is that picture that I had? I can't find it in my cloud. Yes, we all do it.
I do that constantly now.
I just listened to shout out to our friends Chris Boyd and Jeff Perry did a digital cleanup podcast. I cleaned up their digital cleanup podcast, but they had a lovely woman on there and talking about all of this organization of all of our digital stuff and how sloppy we are and how much information of ours is actually out there.
Right.
And it was a little bit terrifying. Bye. Thank you. I'll put the fish back in the bucket. The fish are on ice.
Where's she going?
I don't know. He looks like he's going fishing.
Archery practice? What the heck is in that thing?
I didn't ask. He looks like he's going off for a big day today. So we'll have to check Mashpee TV scheduling. By the way, channel 1072 in HD. If you're not getting it, call 1-800-COMCAST to see what's going on. But they do a really great job around here of capturing town meetings, everything that's happening in Mashpee, and making sure that it looks good, sounds good, and is well produced.
There's some big meetings coming up about the sewer connections and everything that they're going to be covering.
There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need to sit there and have a conversation about there's a lot going on in the world. Yesterday was a very heavy day with the world. And you saw a lot of people jumping out on social media, having that conversation about, it was just a very tough day. Shootings, high school shootings, college shootings, bus, train shootings. And then of course the Charlie Kirk. And it was just like, I've never seen so many people on social media just, I don't know whether it's grief or we feel this collective connection together, but for whatever reason, that's where we go on social media is to say good, bad, ugly. And there was a lot of ugly yesterday.
Yeah, there was. Past couple of days has been a lot of ugly.
Yeah.
You know, it's maybe we can use the collective whatever to actually do something about some of these things.
Well, at least connect with each other and be kind. I think that there's a space in which we're missing how to talk to people in real life sometimes when we vent or we post on social media, because there's always somebody that's going to have something nasty to say.
Oh, always.
I even saw it on the farmers market boards, which is usually really a lovely little space where, you know, this one's supporting this one, or what about this? And it was just vendors. And it was somebody that was running, I forget which farmers market. I feel like it was the Belmont farmers market. It might've been a different one, or Westboro. And they just said, you know, I'm really frustrated this season. Last year it was too small. This year is too big. They don't have this item. I'm not happy about this. And I think for whatever reason, people utilize their social media for the negative.
Right.
When we're unhappy with something and we feel no one else will listen to us, or we're not finding an avenue for our being upset, we tend to dump it on social.
Right.
And then wait for somebody else to either say, great job, you're okay,
or
atta girl, or what is wrong with you?
Right.
I mean, I feel like that is more and more where we're looking instead of talking to each other or talking it out.
Yeah. Because nothing happens when you post it on social. I'm sure we've all learned that.
Well, I mean, there are people that get that validation on social media where that
Right.
they don't know what else to do.
Right. Yeah. But nothing really changes. If
No, nothing's going to
if you
change.
complain on social, if you want to see something, if you want to see more stuff at the farmer's market, putting it on social doesn't.
Well, unless there are like,
stuff there.
I mean, sometimes where people complain big enough, if your complaint is actually valid and somebody's got to pick it all up, social media is absolutely the place where you go to for that. So, and we've learned that. So that's the trigger for everybody that throws it out there.
Yeah.
What you're going to find here, by the way, if you're joining us, is light, love, some fun conversations, no negativity.
None whatsoever. None whatsoever.
A couple of fish, nothing big.
Nothing big. That's right.
What's up, Karen? Thanks for joining us on the morning show. Hey, Miss Lauren, thank you very much for going and representing Lemonadio tonight at the Community Choice Awards. Lauren is working on her show. She's going to be doing a show from O Places Monday and engaging the community. And she's asking for community input on what you think that she should be talking about. So definitely let Lauren know what direction you want to have that chat with. But Lauren, I love that. You've got a Main Street store, and I think it's wonderful that you're going to sit there and connect with the community at large in the Bourne community. Get her done, lady.
Right. Right. No, she does good stuff over there.
What are you working on over there?
She really does. I'm going to
Our crazy crime.
there were a couple of crazy crime things that I wanted to
Gloria, where are you?
that I wanted to share.
It's crazy crime time. Let's go.
Here we go. Clearly, a teen from Sagamore Beach missed last week's log
Oh,
about basic parking etiquette. A local homeowner stepped out for a walk only to return and find a car just parked on her front lawn. Not a tire nudging the edge. No, the car was fully committed, 4 wheels deep. Officers tracked down the owner, who then phoned her daughter. The teen, radiating peak teenage confidence, explained that her friend's driveway was so full. Obviously, the logical solution was to treat a stranger's lawn like overflow parking.
yeah.
She was told to move the car, and with all the dramatic flair of Captain Obvious, reminded that people generally prefer you not to use their front yard
She was off the road.
as a garage.
What's her problem?
Why
I was
would
late
you-
for a party. I'm just going to park where I want to park, right? Girl, walk. Get an Uber. That's awesome. Fully committed.
Let's see, what else do we have here?
Chris, by the way, is off to the 9/11 observation at Mashpee Police Station at 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock is when they're going to be doing that over at Mashpee Police. If you'd like to go over and take part in that ceremony and have the remembrance and be part of our community, and definitely a spot for you to go. I think it's probably going to be well attended today just because I think people's hearts are pretty heavy and they're looking for a place to connect. So that might be a place for you for sure.
Here's one more. A caller requested a welfare check on a local couple after dropping off a package and noticing something strange. The TV was on, the dogs were barking, but no one answered.
Oh, no.
Officers arrived and spoke with the neighbor, who shared that the owners often left the TV on for the
For the
dogs
dogs.
when they went to the beach.
I knew it. They don't want them to be
Last
alone.
reruns, perhaps the couple returned home and confirmed all was well, no rescue missions needed. Do we know if Timmy ever got out of that well?
Oh,
Don't
what's
be
that,
so-
Lassie?
Don't know.
It, for good or for bad, people are checking in on other people. So I know, mind your business, but also there's a point of, okay, how long is too long to leave that going on? We do have an aged community,
Yes.
and I wouldn't want to be the one to find somebody
Right.
passed.
We got a letter, a note, a card, whatever, in our front door last week, and it said Ann. And so Mario opened it up,
Yeah.
and it said, "Hi Ann, I don't know if this is your right address, but we haven't chatted in a while. Here are my phone numbers, blah 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 blah."
Anne's passed.
And Ann, I believe, was 2 owners ago.
Oh.
So Mari called the person and said, "Hey, you left the card in the door looking for Ann. I opened it because I was curious and wanted to be sure there was, nothing wrong or whatever. And gosh, Ann, there's no Ann here, and hasn't been any Ann here for a while. please call me
There
back. You
is
can
no
come and get you. Nothing.
Oh,
No response from the person who dropped off the card.
interesting. Good morning, Abel.
I mean,
How
the
are you?
turnover where we are is about every 7 or 8 years.
Well,
So, for one reason or another, it's every 7 or 8 years.
well, and that's it. It's a 55 plus community. And I feel like there are a lot of them now where people can kind of go around. And if that's not the community for you,
right.
I think you find out pretty quickly that you don't want to do that once you get in it and you think this is the best one for me. And sometimes you just don't make friends.
Right. And a lot of people will live there for a while and then they decide it's time to, go back over the bridge and live closer to the kids.
Yeah. Yep.
So because they have this idea, particularly where we are with the pool and everything else, everybody's going to come and visit.
I know.
Novelty wears off after a while.
Well, and that dream of retirement has definitely drastically changed shape over the last few years. Good morning, Miss Serafina. How are you? And Abel, one of my favorite dancers, by the way, and I apologize to him that I never got to play his Ed Sheeran song the other day. It was a little bit too slow. The mood was high and everybody wanted that K-pop stuff. For whatever reason, I played that Demon Hunters soundtrack over and over and over. And they all had the little dance moves to it.
Really?
Last Friday night, they're over. Like, okay, I already heard. Can you play it again? And I'm like, we only have a certain amount of time here.
You want to hear the same song over and over?
They would have been happy doing it too. I love little kids.
Something that I don't listen to at all.
Yeah, no. You've passed. At least your granddaughter likes My Chemical Romance. Lily just went to go see them last week.
Yes, Mariana wanted to go see them as well.
Oh yeah,
and she kept saying she wanted to go, and we said, well, how much are the tickets? And she told us. And we said, well, your parents are going to have to ask us.
Yeah, right.
We're just not going to go forward. If they really want you to go and I mean, the tickets were, even for the nosebleed seats, we're a little steep.
Lily had one of her 87 boyfriends buy it for her, so she was good. I can't even keep track of that love life.
What happened to the guy who was at the farmer's market with her? The guy with the glasses.
Oh, no, we're done. That was a summer fling. That was a summer romance. Next. She's back at school now. She's many suitors on that one. She's like a little puppet master. Not to you today. You can take me out. You can bring me out to dinner.
Right. You can.
I'm like,
you can spend $750 for a ticket to My Chemical Romance.
I was married since birth, so I don't understand the life of dating. So, I mean, if she's, trying on some t-shirts, good for her. One of the 87 boyfriends. Exactly. Benway, Sunday night. My daughter was there yesterday. The money was ridiculous. Lauren, I have a K-pop birthday coming up. I'm hosting K-pop night. What was I thinking? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, most of the lyrics are in English. Thankfully, there's some phrasing in there that I was like, was that a swear? No, it's a Korean word. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, we took Mariana's mother, our daughter Megan, to see Chemical Romance years ago.
Yeah.
They were part of WBRU, which was the FM rock station associated with Brown
My
University.
favorite radio station of all time.
Yes.
I think we all cried the day that BRU went dead.
Yep. And they did a summer concert series.
Loved it.
In downtown Providence
for like 30 years.
And MCR was one of the featured bands. And it was right after, I think, the hurricane in New Orleans, maybe. And the proceeds were going to support, the United Way's efforts there. So I got to go to the concert to accept the check. And we got to go backstage.
Very cool.
Where they were all, walking around and everything. And, oh God, I forget the lead singer's name.
But that's how I love being able to see a show in Providence like that. They were so accessible. The groups were accessible.
Right. And we were backstage and the lead singer was like standing like over there.
Yeah.
And Mari, Mari, she said to Megan, you want to have your picture taken with him? And Megan's like, oh no, we can't go talk to him.
Absolutely you can. They love that. Are you kidding me?
He was charming.
Of course he was. He's a rock star.
Posed for put the cigarette out, posed for a picture. And
hold on, kid. Let's go. I love it.
A great band. I took Megan to a couple of those concerts. I took her to see
Gerard.
Yes. Yeah, Gerard was very nice. I took her and a boyfriend to see was going to say LinkedIn, Lincoln Park. One time up at Saugus Arena in Lowell. Lincoln Park was fabulous.
Yeah.
And I was a little older for that, but I enjoyed some of those bands.
Yeah. Well, you like music. And if you like music too, you can listen to us here at Lemonade.
That's right.
Download the app, take us with you where you go. We're working on some newer programming. I had a meeting with Bree yesterday, and she is working on a travel show.
Yep.
They're working on some more of their fitness show and to have like it sounding a little bit better. So I'm going to have them come into Mashpee TV. They're both members of Mashpee TV now.
Right.
Grab yourself a membership to your local cable network and TV station in your town, because they are teaching you how to use this equipment. They're supporting you with your content, and they're pushing it out there. So it's just another way for you to connect. And thank you very much to Mashpee TV for supporting us and our ridiculousness and the catch of the day over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good tunes. You got lunch break coming up. What have you got?
It's Thursday, so it's date night, so it's the top movies of the week.
I don't even know what's in the movie theater right now.
No, there's not a lot. There's not a lot going on. This is not a big time to be releasing movies, because the kids have gone back to school and the summer's over, and this is kind of below.
Yeah, I feel like September is not the month in which they start hitting you with stuff. It's usually November, December that they're like, let's get it in this year.
Then they do the big Christmas blockbusters. And all of that. But not much going on. But you'll find out what is going on lunch break from 12 to 2 today on Lemonadio.
Lemonadio.com. Right online, you can find us too and listen to us. Take us with you wherever you go. We appreciate your support. Roku TV, Amazon Alexa, play Lemonadio Radio. And yes, you can download the skill. All you have to do is even type it in when you're shopping online to Alexa, and then you can shop with us too. We've got some pop sockets. We've got random pillows that Cliff has designed, t-shirts, tank tops, sweatshirts, whatever you want. We got a little Amazon store for you there. LinkedIn Park.
LinkedIn Park, yeah.
It's that cool band with all the other people on social media.
Right.
What the hell else do we got going on today? I'm trying to think.
Well, the farmers market this weekend.
Yeah.
Anything big going on, or is this just a regular Sunday?
It's it's Pet Week. So bring your pets. We've had iguanas. We've had snakes. We've had chickens. We always have chickens.
Well, I know the chicken lady's always there.
Yeah, right. I love her. Kelly, she apologized for not being there in the rain last week. Matt said that he's going to bring the sheep. He made me laugh. Although if it rains, he's not going to bring the sheep, because he says when the sheep get wet, they smell. And he's not going to do that to people.
No, thank you. We appreciate that.
We've had puppies, you name it. Our pet weeks are pretty fantastic. So if you're looking to get out and just see what's going on and you need to get the kids, bring them on down, because we always have a really good time. Our entertainment has been top notch this season, and we really appreciate all the support that you've been bringing to us at the Mashpee Farmers Market for Job's Fishing Road in Mashpee. And we're there every Sunday from 11 until 3 o'clock with the award-winning scones. That had 100-person line 2 weeks ago. 100. I'm not even joking. It's 100 people.
They can't make enough.
It's like swarms for scones.
They can't make enough.
No, poor Kelly is like reached the capacity of production. She's like, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I just can't make any more.
Right.
I can't make any more. This is what I've got. I ended up getting some last week because it rained. So there was a lull.
Yeah.
She ended up selling out, but it was a little bit later than she normally does. I was like, Cliff, get over there and get a bunch.
Get a couple. They're excellent.
Because they freeze well. But
yes, they do.
And I was saying that to myself. They never made it to my freezer. I sat there eating 2 scones that night, and then I had another one for breakfast. I'm like, Stephanie, you are disgusting. You know those conversations you have with yourself? You're like, why? Why did you do that? You didn't need to do that, but you did that anyway. Stephanie, you're gross. Stop eating all the scones. But then I talked to myself and said, you know what, Stephanie? Those are homemade.
Right.
You're supporting.
Right. You're supporting a local business and
lifting them all up.
And you're the queen of the chamber. and this is the kind of thing you should be doing.
We are doing a lot at the chamber, including we are now officially a 501c3 with the Mashpee Improvement Fund. And I'm really, that has been kind of my lift over the last few months, is to get that up, get that running, and to be supporting not only businesses, but people in Mashpee that need stuff. Right now, people are connecting to sewering. We've got a lot of other financial things that are ahead of us. And sometimes you just don't have it. Sometimes you just can't. Am I going to feed myself or am I going to pay this bill?
Yeah.
And thankfully, we have connected with the Mashpee Food Pantry and everyone over there. If you're hungry, if you need anything, please reach out to them. Also, they've got a financial place. They give financial lessons.
Yeah, they do.
And they'll help you with your bills.
Right.
So definitely go over to the food pantry and connect with them if you're struggling. No one should be struggling here. We've got a wonderful community and we've got fabulous neighbors. So the closed mouths don't get fed. You need to speak up.
Right.
And I know sometimes it can feel awkward and uncomfortable, but what's worse, suffering in silence or saying something and connecting? You might meet a friend or you might find your next place where you want to volunteer or support.
Right.
Or they might help you out of a tough time.
Yeah. Every Wednesday at Christ the King Church.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. I do just want to make mention of the fact with everything that's going on in the world. And I know friends of ours took their life last week because they were destitute. And in a space.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
And I just want you to know, please, if you're feeling low, if you're feeling like you just can't do something, please reach out, send a message. Any which way, any of us will connect with you. I just feel the need to say something today, especially my heart has been really heavy.
I can imagine.
And it's just been something that's really been troubling to me. And, you know, the thinking of this person in their last moments where they were just feeling like I am alone. And that makes me really sad because you're not. Everybody's been in a tough space and maybe you feel like you're the only one that's been there. I can assure you, you're not. And there are people for you. So please reach out. Whew, I know it's super heavy and I didn't want to lend a hand to that. Good morning, Miss Lindsay. Beth, I got 2. Oh, the scones. I know. Poor Liz. She showed up at Pickle Palooza to do a pickle demonstration and she was like, and I'm leaving. Goodbye. Right. It ended up being a really nice day and we did see over 1,000 people.
That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
We were walking the field yesterday with Mary from the Mashpee Rec Department and her new person that she's been working with, and also some of the members of the Mashpee Commons, Pete from Knockabout, just getting ready for Oktoberfest. So that is coming up next month. And the rain day happens to coincide with the farmer's market.
Oh, good.
So we were trying to figure out how we're going to make this happen and all get along. But if you've not been to the Oktoberfest, the Kiwanis does a wonderful job. They sell giant steins. You get a collectible and your first beer pour is comes with your purchase of the stein to support all of our kids. And Kiwanis does a really good job doing that. They've got a giant German Pop band that they've got a big tent for, and it's just a generally fun time. They've got the train that rides the kids all around. They've got plenty of live entertainment. They've got a woman from the rec department who does dance lessons, the country line dancing. So she's going to be leading the charge for a little country line dancing. And it looks like it's going to be a super fun Oktoberfest this year. So
great.
Looking forward to that for sure.
That would be in, do you know the date?
Yeah, it's our, is it our last market? It's second to last market.
Okay.
So October 5th and we'll be there on October 6th. So we're the rain day.
Okay.
So hopefully it doesn't rain and everybody gets to have a full weekend of activities. But if it does, you know what? We're going to all have a good time together.
Kumbaya.
That's it. We play collaboratively. We can play nice in the sandbox.
Yes, we can.
Reminder, you can make it work. What's everybody got going on this weekend? Friday, we've already talked about. Saturday, we've talked about. Sunday, we've talked about. It's that season, right?
Right.
September, back to business. Back to let's go.
Yeah, everybody resets and time to get serious about stuff again. And summer's over and you can't let stuff slide anymore because the end of the year is coming.
The amount of requests that I've had for things this week is insane. If you are planning something, I suggest you get it in right now. I have booked probably 27 things this week, and I'm not exaggerating.
Really?
So many things for people for the end of the year. And I'm like, we're out of days. We're out of days. We're out of people. If you would like to be a host, if you find yourself putting that kid on the bus going, what the hell am I going to do with myself all day? I've got time on my hands. We are always accepting volunteers for the farmers market, for being a host to make money. You're looking for a little supplemental income. We've got trivia, we've got music bingo, and we're booking dates more than we've got people for. So the pay is great. Mm-hmm. We pay $30 an hour to go and have fun.
Not bad. Not bad.
Right?
Yeah.
If you've got a special skill, like you're a DJ and whatnot, the pay is even greater. Come and talk to us and we'll figure it out for you. My daughter was like, I want to DJ. I'm like, yeah, but you have to learn. Got to show up and train. Just going to give you a gig. Here you go, kid.
You have to learn how the equipment works.
Yeah,
how to push
right?
the buttons, all that stuff. Yeah.
For me, it's not just how the equipment works. It's how you do under pressure.
Right.
This is Cliff's favorite test of after you've been trained, after you've done everything, he'll go and like randomly change settings on things. And then he's going to like, what's wrong? Figure out what's wrong. Good luck to you.
I'd flunk.
That's not where you shine, Hank.
Nope, not at all. You want to set it up? You want to turn the mic on? I'll sing and dance all night. Push the buttons, not me.
But you've been pushing your own little buttons. You've been pushing a pen. What's going on with that book of yours? I saw your headshots looking debonair.
Looking very author-ish.
Yeah, 100%. I looked at it. I was like, that man, that's a credible man right there.
Yes. We're gonna be ordering copies of the book very soon for our initial book signing party. So we're getting close. I know I've said a lot. We're getting close. I didn't understand the process. It's taken a lot longer than I thought it would because I didn't understand it, but we're getting close. I thought I'd have it for the summer farmers market. We'll have it as a
winter market
as a Christmas present.
Excellent. I love it. Take it home with you and come visit us.
We'll have it before then, but definitely I'll be with Ted and we'll be hawking our wares.
I love it. All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us. I can't believe we've been yapped on for over an hour here. We got to get going. I got things to do. I got Zoom meetings to be on. Please connect with us. I'll be back right here, same channel, for our conversation with Miss Felicia. We're talking about singles, being single on Cape Cod and what she's learned, what she's experienced, and how she's helping our singles out there connect with other people.
Should be a good one.
I know. I'm really looking forward to it, especially with her psychology brain, to see what she's found and why.
Right. It's going to be fun.
Thank you very much to Mashpee TV.
I wonder if I watch it, if my wife will get suspicious.
That's not a red flag. That's human nature. Remember, we already talked about this.
I really got to watch Stephanie this morning.
I'll drop it in the chat so that you can read all of our articles that we talked about today. Don't worry, Hank. It's all good.
I get a tea time. It's not an issue.
Thank you very much for supporting Lemonadia. We are a nonprofit ourselves. And if you feel compelled to make a donation to all of our acts, we are pouring some good. We've got about 15 different projects that we're working on. And you can read all about them at Lemonade, LEMONAIDE co.org. And all of our projects that we're working on are there. Have a great day, everybody. Be kind. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Bye, folks.
Bye.